It's been a minute since we've seen some polka dots on a box on this channel, but the time has finally come. I ordered another ThredUp box. This time it is a DIY fabrics and textiles box, and if you're curious to see what you can expect from these boxes, then stay tuned. I'm gonna unbox it now. Hi friends, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Veronika. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell primarily women's fashion on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and occasionally Depop. And I do like to source from ThredUp and also sometimes sell to ThredUp, but I haven't bought a ThredUp rescue box in quite some time, mostly because I'm not a fan of their shipping charge and the fact that they're not giving me free shipping on a rescue box, even though I am a VIT, which is their very important thrifter. And I'm not too impressed with them doing that because honestly, my main motivation for achieving and keeping that status is to get free shipping on a rescue box. So I don't know why they changed that, probably losing money. Either way, this fabric and textiles, DIY fabric and textiles box, I purchased because in one of Glamour's chat, I think it was Deborah from Timeless Jewels by Deborah, she was pointing out that there is a $20 and a $10 reward in your ThredUp account where you can trade in your rewards points for those awards and they're automatically applied to your order and you don't need a code, which is nice because if you've been shopping the ThredUp rescue boxes, you know that you cannot use a code on those to get a discount. But if there's a credit in your account, you can use that. So I used my $20 credit to get a scrap fabric, a DIY textiles, that's what it's called now. DIY textiles and fabrics box, which goes for $24 plus the $9.99 shipping plus tax. So after applying my $20 credit and also some other credits, like I had $4 or so in there from selling items to ThredUp, after applying all that, my price for this whole box came down to $12 and some change. And it is a 10-pound box full of fabrics and textiles. Full disclosure, I already opened it on the day it arrived. I just did not feel like filming that day. So I've already seen everything that's in here and I'm very happy with it. So without further ado, let me show you what ThredUp sent me in this 10-pound box. I forgot how many pieces are in there. I want to say 13, and I looked back at my previous unboxings of this particular type of box, and I think I always got between 12 and 13 items. So that's what you can expect. And since I only paid $12 for it, that's $1 per item. So that's pretty good. All right, we got polka dot paper. I basically put everything back together in a somewhat organized fashion, but it's not in the same order as I pulled it out. So first up, we got a Forever 21 size small little corduroy dark green hunter green pencil skirt, not pencil skirt, a little hunter green skirt with the buttons on the front. I think this is super cute. It's just Forever 21, so it's nothing too crazy, but I will list this just because I like it. I like the style, and I picked up something similar that would go really well with this from the bins the other day, and I will release that haul very soon. So I'm here for the corduroy and the dark green. It's lovely. I like it. Even if it's just Forever 21, I'll still list that. I can probably get $10 for it. This one, it's a very nice floral dress in a size extra large by a brand called RVVMOS. I have no idea if this is anything good, but I'm leaning towards no based on what the tag is looking like. But it is a really, really pretty floral dress. It does have a little bit of issues here at the neckline. It's a little frayed out. So that would be the only issue I've seen so far, but it's very nice. And, you know, kind of like flowy, has a little bit of a balloon sleeve. Honestly, it's gonna look silly on me, but I don't hate it. So I'm gonna see if I can figure something out. It was definitely mended before. I don't think this will bring me a whole lot of money, but I also don't think I wanna just get rid of it. So we'll see. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can do something with it. Maybe I can ask my mom to do something with it because I'm gonna see her pretty soon in Germany. Do I want to bring all my clothes that need mending to Germany so she can do that? No. But while we're there, you know, might as well. This number I think was unbranded, and it's basically a like beach cover-up situation. I'm trying to find the front and back. I think it says it's a one size or size large or something. So it's basically this like palm leaf print cover-up. It does have armholes, so you can actually put it on, you know, and you know, it's not just like a shawl or something. But yeah, it's kind of cute. I'm probably gonna run it through Google Lens to see if it spits anything out. If not, I can probably list that and just, you know, use keywords. I would say it's a one size. There may be a tag in here that I'm missing. There was no brand tag on this, so either way, it's just like polyester. So very cute though for like resort wear and such. And I've definitely sold items from this box and just also from the bins that were unbranded, and that sold basically because of their style. So not mad at that. This one is damaged, and I can probably somewhat fix it, but not in the way it should be fixed. So it's a Victoria's Secret gold label, size P, so size small. Colorful, floral, little tank top. And the problem is, it has lace in the front. The problem is this strap has come off, so it's basically missing this little plastic ring on this side over here. That has come off. You can stitch that together and it'll still be fine, which I might just do and then disclose it because that's a really easy fix, and it doesn't really impact the garment too much. I need to check if it's silk. If it's silk, I'm more motivated. No, it's polyester, but that's fine. It's still cute, so I'll think about it. But I will say Victoria's Secret Gold Label is not doing as well as I feel like I've been promised, so I don't know how motivated I am to list this. This one I believe also didn't have a size. It's like an embroidered, again, cover-up tunic top. It is pretty, but it does not feel very expensive. It's very like polyester-y, and yeah, I don't see a tag. I mean, it's very sheer, so if there was a tag anywhere, I would be able to see it. It may have had a size tag somewhere. It's probably like a medium to large. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this one. That might be a donut. And don't worry, we're going to get to the good stuff. I think it's towards the bottom. Okay, this one is Journée Salon A, and it's 100% linen. And I think it's from Latvia, because that's what it says on here. So I have no idea what this brand is, but it says 100% and then a word that looks like linen. It is either a maxi skirt or a dress. I would say a maxi skirt probably. And it is gray and very long, obviously. Yeah, this gray linen fabric. I don't know. I have to look this up. Again, here is the brand. It looks vintagey also, but I'm not sure. We'll see what we're gonna do with this. Definitely something interesting to research for me. All right, we're getting to the good stuff. I think I put the good stuff in the bottom. This one doesn't have a brand, so I'll likely just donate that. It's a pair of pajama pants in a size medium, and yeah, they're just like a, you know, satin floral number. If they were my size, I would possibly keep them, even though they're not really my thing. So I will likely just donate those, or maybe list them for 10 bucks, but I don't know. Okay, this, I wish this was my size, because it's so soft. It feels like a teddy bear. Oh my god. I have, ironically, a rug in the exact same color that feels just as soft. So I would love to wear this, but it's a size large and it's too small for me. I tried it on. The brand is BR and HH, and I don't think this is anything great just because it has that little cheap looking size tag. But it's a jacket. And yeah, it's this beautiful green. Again, I'm obsessed with this green right now. I love it so much. It goes really well with my decor and the colors in my apartment too. So yeah, I don't think there were any other tags on this that I can see. So I'll look up the brand, but yeah, God, if people could feel just how good this feels, I feel like that would sell in a heartbeat, but I'll definitely list it because it's so nice. Okay, Here's the first piece I was excited for, and I had not heard of the designer or brand, but I picked it up and was like, this is something good. Mostly because it's very heavy. Like out of the 10 pounds that you're supposed to get in this box, this is probably 2 pounds. And the designer is Lawrence Kazar, New York. It's vintage. And it's silk with embroidery all over. This thing is heavy. It is so heavy. It has embroidery, it has sequins, it sparkles. It is beautiful. It's a size small. And yeah, I looked up just, you know, the designer and like embroidered sequin cardigan, and I saw similar ones. Pricing is all over the place for this, but I'm probably gonna list it high because it is definitely some sort of designer. It's good materials. It's in great shape. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Good God. I was very excited to find this. I'm like, I don't care what this is. Just for visual, you know, purposes. It's so nice, but it is heavy. Like, I cannot hold this up for very long. Okay, the next good piece was this one. A lot more subdued, if you will. I'm trying to find the tag. It's an Eileen Fisher size PP, so I'm guessing it's an extra small. And it's like this velvet, almost off the shoulder, well, open sleeve type shirt. And it's just a good staple piece. I really like selling Eileen Fisher. It feels nice, it looks good. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I didn't see any flaws. So I'm excited for that one as well, because that alone is probably gonna make me my money back. This one's also real pretty, but if I remember correctly, nothing exciting. Yeah, it's Time and True. Just sold at Walmart, size 8 to 10. I got one more good piece in there, so don't worry. But it's a cute enough summer floral dress for me to list. And I don't know what to tell you. I just sold either a Time and True or Terra and Sky. I always confuse them, but they're both sold at Walmart. I just sold a floral dress in a size 3X that I got from the bins. It was listed for maybe 2 weeks, and I sold it for 15 bucks on Poshmark. And that's not bad because you can find good brands like, you know, Free People, and you find a shirt and that'll sell for 15. And so it doesn't matter to me if it's Walmart or something that's supposed to be good. If it sells for the same amount, I don't care. All right, this one I was a little excited for because A, it is very pretty. Look at this pretty dress. Gorgeous, gorgeous floral dress. I love this. Has little bows, is a little bit playful, whimsical. It does have a small flaw. The eye for the hook and eye is missing, but somebody can fix that. I'm not, because I don't have a yellow one. But it is 100% silk. It's a size 6, and it's an Oscar de la Renta Studio, which is the diffusion line. However, it's silk and it's beautiful. I think I can probably list this for 50 and get at least 35, 40, if not more. I haven't looked at comms. It has a zipper closure in the back. It does have shoulder pads. Stunning, stunning. I love this so much. Look at this. This is so adorable. Yeah, when I pulled that one out, I was like, all right, we're really good. We're really good. Last piece is just H&M, but it's new with tags. It's a, what is it, a skirt? Yes. US size 4, retails for 30 bucks. So I'll probably list that for like 18 and take an offer of 12. I don't know what this print is supposed to be. It's like a diamond, snakeskin print, croc, whatever. I don't know. It's not a very exciting pattern, if you ask me. But it was in there and it's new with tags, so I'm not mad at that either. So let me count real quick and then we'll come back. Okay, so I got 12 pieces, so I paid $1 and like probably a cent per item. There are definitely a few that I will donate that I'm not planning on listing just because of flaws or because they are just no labels on them. So I'll donate those. But overall, I think between the embroidered jacket, the Eileen Fisher, and the Oscar de la Renta, this was a really, really good score. I will say I have never found this like good selection of brands in one of these particular boxes before. But I also had, you know, like mixed clothing boxes where I have not found this good of a selection, and the cost of goods is much higher on those. So as always, unboxings of rescue boxes taken with a grain of salt. Your mileage will most certainly vary. This one came from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Again, just because it comes from a specific location doesn't mean it's any better than another. I think we've all figured this out by now. It's like not that reliable of a science, but I am very happy with this particular box. I'm happy I got it. I'm happy I got it for a really good price. So again, thanks Deborah for pointing out that there's this credit sitting in your ThredUp account. So I think it was 400 ThredUp points that you can trade in for that $20 credit, and then 200 for a $10 one. So I still have that sitting around. I need to figure out what I'm going to spend it on. But yeah, very happy with the price that I got this for. I will get these listed and I will keep you guys posted on how they are doing. I do have a video planned where I talk about my first 2 fabric and textile DIY boxes and let you know how those did. So you have that comparison, not just looking at the unboxing, but also seeing how the items actually performed, especially when it's a whole bunch of Target, Walmart, and like lower end and unbranded items. And spoiler alert, it actually has done well for me. So I will work on that video. It'll come out probably within the month or the next couple of weeks. But until then, I hope I'll see you again for another video or for a Relist and Relax live every other Friday. I do hope you stick around and subscribe if you're not already. And please do like this video if you had a good time and if you maybe learned something about a new brand. I will see you guys very soon. Bis bald. Tschüss.